Every single thing you do as an adult was shaped before you turned 10 years old. How you love, how you react, how you handle stress. All of it started in your childhood. If you grew up feeling unseen, unheard, or emotionally alone, your brain developed differently because of it. This is not about blame. This is about understanding yourself. Stay till the end, because the last point will change how you see yourself forever. Childhood neglect is not always obvious. It is not always a parent who was cruel or absent. Sometimes it is a parent who was physically present, but emotionally completely unavailable. They fed you. They clothed you. They sent you to school every single day. But they never asked how you felt. They never said, "I am proud of you." They never made you feel truly safe. And your young brain learned one thing from that silence: I am not worthy of love. That belief did not stay in your childhood. It followed you into every relationship, every job, every moment of self-doubt you have ever had. Here is what science tells us. When a child experiences emotional neglect, the brain rewires itself for survival. The amygdala, the part responsible for fear, becomes overactive.
This means as an adult you are constantly on high alert. You overthink everything. You expect people to leave. You wait for things to go wrong, even when everything is fine. This is not just anxiety. This is your brain doing exactly what it learned to do as a child. It protected you then. But it is exhausting you now. Number 2. You struggle to understand your own emotions. When no one ever asked how you felt as a child, you never learned to identify your own feelings properly. As an adult you feel something overwhelming inside but you cannot name it. You cannot explain it. So you shut down. You go numb. Or you explode without knowing why. Psychologists call this alexithymia. It means difficulty identifying your own emotions. It is very common in adults who grew up in emotionally neglectful homes. Number 3. You become either completely independent or completely dependent on others. Children who were neglected learn one of two lessons from their experience. Either, I can only rely on myself because nobody will ever truly be there for me. Or, I must attach to someone completely because I am terrified of being alone again. Both of these patterns damage adult relationships deeply. One pushes people away before they can leave. The other holds on so tight it suffocates the relationship completely. Number 4. You feel like something is wrong with you but you cannot explain what. This is the most painful part of childhood emotional neglect that nobody talks about. Because unlike physical abuse there are no visible scars. There is no single event to point to. Just a quiet persistent feeling that you are somehow broken or not enough. And because you cannot explain it you blame yourself. You think you are too sensitive, too needy, too broken. But that is not the truth. That was never the truth. Nothing was ever wrong with you. Everything was wrong with what you did not receive. Your brain adapted to survive a home that was not giving you what you needed. That adaptation saved you then. But it is hurting you now. And here is the most important thing you need to hear today. Your brain is not fixed. It can heal. It can change. With awareness, with therapy, with self-compassion and with time, adults who experience childhood neglect recover completely. You are not your past. You are not your wounds. Understanding this is your very first step to healing. If this video made you feel understood, share it with someone who needs to hear this today. Subscribe for more videos every week about healing your mind and understanding your past. You deserve to heal. And healing is always possible. I will see you in the next one.